Hello students, today you will learn about Hlookup function. Hlookup function is a function that Hlookup function is a function that performs a horizontal lookup by searching for a value in a table. While H stands for horizontal, Hlookup function finds or retrieves information or data from a specific row in a table. Hlookup function retrieves information or data from a specific row in a table, or it is a function that performs a horizontal lookup by searching for a value in a table. Now let's find out the value. I have this data here. So by applying Hlookup function, so I want to apply Hlookup formula here to retrieve some data here. I want to retrieve data from product sold. Now these are salesmen and these are product and salesmen. These are the price of these products. So these are salesmen. So I want to find out the products sold by these salesmen. Clearly these are salesmen. I want to find out the products sold by these salesmen. So these are salesmen, row 1, and row 2, these are products sold by salesmen. So I want to find out the products sold by salesmen here. Now I also find out the total value, means product sold multiplied by 15,000. Each product has a value of 15,000. The value of mobiles are 15,000. So if Mike sold 5 mobile, so 5 multiplied by 15,000, so 75,000. So let's find out the product sold by salesman. Now first of all, I also want to find out the total value or total amount. So let's type is equal to sign, then select product sold, enter multiplication sign, then select cell F6, hit enter. So the current value is 0, but now I want to pick the data from product sold. I want the data from product sold. Now I want these data. So in order to retrieve these data, so we will use Hlookup. Enter is equal to sign, then type Hlookup. Now I want to, the lookup value is Mike, because I want to know the product sold by the salesman. I want to know the product sold by the salesman. So the lookup value is Mike, means cell D6, enter comma, table array. Here is the table array. Select all the table. Table array means table range. Enter comma. Now row index. What is row index? Now currently I have two rows here. Salesman row 1 and product sold is row 2. As I told you that I want to find out the product sold by these salesmen. So there are two rows. Row 1 is salesman and row 2 is product sold. So I want to find out the product sold by salesman. So I want to find out the product sold. So product sold is row 2. Salesman is row 1. Product sold is row 2. So I want to find out the product sold by salesman. So product sold, the row is 2. Product sold row 2. Enter 2 and then enter comma, enter 0. 0 means exact match. I want exact match from this row, means product sold. Now bracket close and hit enter. The answer is 5. Mike sold 5 product. Mike sold 5 mobile. Here is a Mike. Mike sold 5 mobiles. Now 5 multiplied by 15,000. Each mobile has a price of 15,000. So Mike sold 5 mobiles. 5 multiplied by 15, 75,000. So let's find out the product sold by Lily. First of all, enter is equal to sign, then type Hlookup. H stands for horizontal lookup. H stands for horizontal. Now lookup value. This time the lookup value is Lily. I want to find out the product sold by Lily. Product is headphones. I want to find out the product sold by Lily. So first of all select this cell D7, enter comma, now table array. Here is the table array. Select this all range of cells or table array. Select this all range or array. Now enter comma. Row index number. As I told you that row index number, there are two rows. Row 1 is salesman and row 2 is product sold. As I told you that I want to find out the product sold by Lily. I want to find out the product sold. So the product sold row is 2. Salesman row is 1. Product sold row is 2. So I want to find out the product sold by Lily. So I want to find out the product sold. So enter 2 because the product sold row is 2. Enter comma and 0. So I want an exact match. That is why I typed 0. Enter. Now bracket close and hit enter. The answer is 10. The answer is 10. Now double click on this cell. So here is a formula that I applied, but now I want to apply dollar sign. Just press F4. Just press F4 key on keyboard. So I pressed F4 key on keyboard. Here are two dollar signs. Why I did this? Because I want to apply this formula to the remaining fields. If I didn't press F4, so this formula will not be applied to the remaining fields. So that's why I press F4, then dollar sign applied to this formula. Here is the dollar sign that applied to this formula. So now the HLOOKUP formula will be applied to the remaining fields. So that's why in order to save time, HLOOKUP formula will be applied to the remaining fields. So that's why I had to press F4. Now the formula is locked. I can apply the formula to the remaining field. So just select this cell and drag it down. Now as you see that I got all the values automatically because I locked this formula. So by locking this formula, just press F4 key on keyboard, so the formula will be automatically locked. So that's why I locked this formula and I automatically got all the values here. So Christian sold 15 products, Bob sold 30 products, James sold 20 products, George sold 12 products, Jimmy sold 80 products. So I picked data from here, then I filled all the field. So because these data are in horizontal format, so there are two rows. Row 1 is salesman and row 2 is product sold. So I picked data from row 2. That's why I type 2, means row index number. Now also select this cell and then drag it down. So you will get all the fields or you will get all the values automatically. So today we use HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP retrieve or get information horizontally, or HLOOKUP retrieve information from a row in a table. So HLOOKUP got information from a row in a table. So we use HLOOKUP just to find or retrieve information from a row in a table. This feature is very useful and please do practice. So in large data, for example, if I have a table and table contains 500 to 700 entries, so you may use HLOOKUP. Thanks for watching.